attack the centre, isn't it? Bishop alert! Bishop alert! No, that's not correct. There's a big check here. And the bishop will fall. Remember, this is like a hyper-modern type system where you get compensation for the black squares, but you can't just develop willy-nilly without organised structure in your game. Huge raid! GrandMaster Benjamin BOK raiding with 894 players. Welcome to our players. Teddy! Welcome everybody, 894 players. Wow, from GrandMaster Benjamin BOK. Say hello to Benjamin. We're actually going to go into Benjamin BOK's channel and we'll go and follow him too. That's what we'll do. You know what we do on this channel? No goofy moves. We don't play goofy moves. I'm a FIDE master, yeah, a real FIDE master. And I don't play goofy moves. I'm trying to play good chess. Okay, now what our opponent's doing here is they've dropped a piece and now they're just trying to go into a worse scenario. So we'll just take that bishop off and we remove the defense to the king and we'll give him a check, right? Okay, so the king is undefended there. I'd like to thank Benjamin BOK. I'd like to thank all the people in his channel for coming in this morning. And what I'd like to say is an open challenge to all Benjamin BOK's followers. So I'll be playing all comers. So anybody can line up for a game and I'll play the whole lot of you. So you're all challenged, every single one of you. If I'm going to sit here for 4 hours, I'm going to play all 896 of you and try to win. I'll do my best. Hold on. How come I'm playing the Beast Unleashed? I shouldn't be playing the Beast Unleashed. I'm playing Sky the Mage. Okay, so I'm castling. Just getting my pieces fully developed, right? Bringing the castle into action. I am a piece up in this game, so poor young Sky, she's made a mistake and she's paying the ultimate penalty for mistakes in chess. There's a quick check, developing move, activating the bishop along the diagonal. There's a knight check there, that could be good. Knight check doesn't hurt. That'll put the king on notice, the f-pawn should fall. So we can attack the rook, we can give the rook another knight check. There's another knight check here, if need be. But meanwhile, we'll just protect the e-pawn or change castles or something. Probably smarter to just protect the e-pawn. A rook on the f-file to e1, so there's no actual challenge. It's a good night, isn't it? So we're saying, good night, young Sky. Good night, good night, good night. I'll take on all comers as soon as this game's over. Open challenges to all the people in the raid. I'd like to welcome Clark Fire, Pass Pawn, 9999, RBG Pawn. G'day, buddy, how you going? Amazing 2. I'd like to welcome Amazing 2, Dan Craig 7. Okay, we're open for challenges now. Ed Menu, is there a mod here? Yes, there is mods on the channel. Chunky Lardo, g'day buddy, how you going? And what I will do is I'll certainly be following the Grandmaster that raided me this morning. I'd like to welcome Clever Combat. We're playing 209-88125, 1485 from South Africa. Welcome to South Africa. Hello to all the players in South Africa. I hope you're going to do well in the Olympic Games today. You got any representatives in any of the Olympic Games events? Here in Australia, we're watching the swimming closely. We have our old rivals, the US of A, and we're doing pretty well thus far. Amazing 21, click the purple square on the box, he says. Click the bean chug. Beanchug wants to challenge me. I can only play one game at a time. I should really limit it to 3-minute games. If I could play 3-minute games against the 3-minute players, I could work my way through all 896 of you. So playing Bishop G4, just pinning the knight, getting a piece working. Traditionally, as I always say, that bishop is the worst bishop in these queen pawn type openings. Right? It's terrible. See, your pawn structures, all the pawns are on white squares in the pawn chain. So I'm happy to get rid of, to jettison, jettison's a better word than get rid of my, I was considering pawn takes pawn, but I didn't want to give him a good pawn centre. And I don't have to worry about queen b3 now with pressure down here. So I can just develop freely with knight on the b file to d7. What a wonderful raid. I'm so privileged to have GrandMaster Benjamin BOK's people into the channel. Knight b file to d7. Now what I'm considering is how do I break through? There's only one breakthrough square in the position, right? It's in the middle. You're going to break through the middle. If they attack down the side, where do you go? You go straight up the middle. That's the way you do it. Not taking the mickey out of my opponent either. Grasshoppers. The sensei is in the house. You know what he wants to do? He wants to stop me playing my move. The dirty dog. Well, how about we take it to him? We play knight takes knight. We threaten his bishop. There we go. He still hasn't stopped e4, my breakthrough move. He's got a bishop attacking granite here. He's trying to distract me. He's trying to distract me from my main aim, but I have got plans. And when I've got plans, I execute them. I really do. He's 1485. Put your hands together for him. He's played really well thus far. The only thing that, if I had to be critical of his play, is that his king is precariously placed. And what's he doing? I've got a queen move here. That attacks the bishop. Also threatens queen takes pawn check. Right? So it's a double attack. So he's been really put to the test now. And now we don't worry about the what's his name, pawn, do we? Do we? Probably not. I'd like to be able to give that up, but I can't give it up just yet. I still want to play e5, but after queen takes d pawn, he gets a bit of play. So I'm going to protect my knight before I play e5. I have to be careful. There is a sort of an attack coming there. I've worked it out. I can stop the attack, right? Okay. The attack is h5, queen h3, pawn takes pawn, and queen checkmate, right? So what I plan to do to defend myself against that is I can play knight here, okay? At any stage, I can play knight there. That defends the h7 pawn, and when he takes the defender, I take with the king, and the attack runs out of steam. So that means I can play e5, and e5 is my breakthrough move. Now, if he plays pawn takes pawn, what do I play? Well, I play e4, don't I? I play e4, and then he's got no play, right? No play. E4, after e4, he's busted. So he takes with the queen, right? Well, the trouble with this move is we've got the double attack. We put the knight there, I suppose. Knight there's a good move, eh? That's a good move. That'll do. That'll do me. So I'm happy with that position. Fairly happy with that position. I've weathered the storm of his attack, and I've got my own attack. He doesn't like being attacked. But unfortunately, we've got to attack him. We can't just let him sit there dominating the position and having it all his own way. We've got to open up the game. I really couldn't stop the exchange of queens. That's just a waiting move. He's hoping that I'll take his queen to take back, and then his bishop would be on my castle. He just wants a little bit of time to try to work things out, but I just want to, all I want to do is eliminate his centre, smash his centre open. Grandmaster Benjamin BOK has raided me. I could play queen takes bishop. We can attack two bishops at the same time. Now, when we attack two bishops at the same time, what happens? Well, one bishop must fall. That's right, one bishop must fall. So he's just lost a piece. If I'm any kind of judge, he's lost a piece. We eat, yes, we're eating, gobbling up all the pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you reckon, Mickey? Mickey thinks it's cool. He's been hanging out with his girlfriend. Minnie, she's from Paris, France. He's got 39 seconds left. Come on, buddy. I'm playing with teddy bears and Mickeys and Goofies and still playing chess. And talking like there's no tomorrow. Hold on, well, if I push the pawn on that bishop, where's that bishop going to go? Excuse me, sir, but I might take a pawn off. Hold on a second. Bishop alert! Bishop alert! Okay, so again, we'd like to thank our good friend, the Grandmaster, for raiding us this morning. And now we want to finish off the game. Well, there's a knight over there attacking a bishop. The knight attacks a bishop. Well, what happens then? I've opened up my diagonals. I've got a crisscross attack here, the rook here. Oh no, he can hit. Oh no, my rook. No, there's a check there. We've got a check for that. We've got a check for everything. There's another check. We've got lots of checks here. There's another check. It's almost mate. He's got a defence. What's he up to now? We'll just block off his castle from the back rank check. So what we do is, this is just anticipating. Play bishop hits bishop. That frees our king, so there's no checkmates. We'll just rip his bishop off. We'll give him a check. Never miss a check. It might be mate. Oh, he resigned. No, he lost on time. Next player, please. Next player. Come on, guys. Next player. Come on, guys. Come on. Line them up. Next player, please. Give me your handle. If you just give me your handle in the chat. CDMCNU. What's your chess.com handle? I'll challenge you. Right. CDMNU. No problem. So we're taking everybody on. We'll take on all the challengers. Come on. I can't find him. CDMNU. Did I type it in right? Oh. I'm cutting and pasting. Right. Now, it doesn't come up on chess.com, my friend. I looked for CDMNU and it didn't come up. CDMCNU. CDMCNU. Got it. Connor McNulty. FIDE, he's got his FIDE signature there. I'm going to add him as a friend. Welcome. Just one thing. I've got to get a message out. Just added you, Connor. One big message. Hold on. In the chat there. Whoop. In the chat there, I put my YouTube channel. If you go in there, you'll see a special video I just created on a tribute to Grandmaster Peter Svidler, right? Grandmaster Peter Svidler, 8 times Russian champion. I was amazed at Peter Svidler at Sochi in the World Cup. I've been watching it closely. I've been watching the mighty Carlsen. I've been watching Epichenko. I've been watching my great friend Duda. Yes, I've been watching all these guys really, really closely. I've been watching Grandmaster Noroditsky and his wonderful commentary on the Chess Channel. I've been watching our British friend, the Super Grandmaster, former candidate champion, on his chess stream, analysing the World Cup in Sochi in Russia. And I'll tell you what, it's been a gem. I've been really pleased. So I'd like to thank all those guys. I'd like to thank all the players. I'd like to thank Ali Reza, Fallujah, and all those people that turned up, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. I mean, the chess has been outstanding. They brought chess back to the community. We've got lockdown here in Sydney, Australia, and so without further ado, I'm going to go in. I'm going to challenge our dear friend. He's been very, very patient. Where is he? I'm going to go back. He's been challenge him 5-minute game. Standard. 5 minutes. Right. Except he wants 3. Okay. 3-minute game. He's been very, very patient. CDMCNU. But go and have a look at my YouTube videos if you want to. You'll probably find them quite enjoyable. There's one there about the Grandmaster Secret too. He's playing. Is he playing? 1488. Here he is. Yeah, so we got him. 3 minutes game. Here we go. What's his rating? 1485. He's gonna take me on. He's gonna do the best he can. Teddy, I need your help. What do you reckon? What do you reckon we should do here, Ted? Just D4. There you go. Something different, Teddy. You suggested we play the Roy Lopez, didn't you? You did. You said play the Roy Lopez against him. You'll kill him. No, Ted. We just put our bishop on C4. Do you like that? Have a look. Look closely, Ted. Look closely. Poor old Teddy. He's well known at Teddy in chess circles. He tried to get a Grandmaster title, but he cheated on his application. Sorry, Ted. They've got to know. They've got to know. You're not a Grandmaster, Teddy. Yeah, he cheated on his Grandmaster application form. I told him, I said, Teddy, you can't cheat on your Grandmaster application form. It's not on. Hold on, he's had an extra move. I tell you what, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. You know, when you're in trouble, you know what? You just got to bunker down and you got to hang in there and you got to fight. That's what you got to do. You got to fight. When you lost your queen, I've lost my queen. I've lost my queen, folks. I've lost my queen. Oh, no problem. You know, we'll work it all out. Hold on, what's happened here? How's that possible? How did he have 2 moves? How did he have 2 moves? I lost my queen and then he had 2 moves in a row. The dirty, dirty dog. I'll make about 3,000 pre-moves or something. How on earth did he get all those extra moves? Well. So I'm a queen down. I've taken on all the challenges. I've opened my big gob. And and now I might have to eat humble pie against the young master. This is frightening. This is frightening. Good job I'm a strong player. Thank goodness for that. So I'm bunkering down. I keep telling people this is how I beat the great Tiddlywinks. Yeah, this is how you beat them. You've got to just bunker down. Don't give them any recourse to have a chance in the game. Just bunker down and fight the good fight. That's what you've got to do. You've got to fight the good fight. Should I checkmate him? No, I'm not going to checkmate him. I'll checkmate him later. Oh, it's a pin, is it? And I won! Yes! Hulk smash! Oh, no. Next game. I'll give him a rematch. He played so well. Put your hands together for a mighty player in 209-88125. What a player. What a player, bro. I got him with the Hulk smash. The old Hulk smash. Hold on. I'm getting too excited. Lost the picture. Can't lose the picture. There we go. Hold on, D5, playing against the English. Everyone loves the English. They've been watching Gotham Chess. They've been watching all the Grandmasters. And they say, oh, going to be frightened of the English. But not me. I'm not frightened. I've got my little systems. I've been playing what Naka suggested in one of my games. I play C5, just coming straight for him. Attack! No, it's a nail. No. I've got to put a nail in his coffin. That's what I've got to do. I've got to put a nail in his coffin. Okay, well, we'll just get our pieces out. Is that wrong? Of course it's wrong, but it doesn't matter. Play A6. That'll stop his knight B5 crap with his English. It's Queen's Pawn opening, the Shigarin it's called. Named after that great player of olden times, the mighty Shigarin. We just play quietly, develop our pieces, because we haven't castled yet. So we've got our minor pieces working, we're rubbing our hands together. You know why we're rubbing our hands together? We're waiting for a mistake. We're waiting for a mistake. Yes, we are. Thumbs up. We're waiting for a mistake here. This is where the beginners normally collapse. And the Grandmasters won't tell you this, but yeah. Where's my binoculars? Where are they? Okay, right here. Here he goes. He's threatening something, is he? What would he be threatening? How could he threaten me? How dare he? It's not fair. I'll take the knight off. It's a bad bishop anyway. Never did like that bishop. He's thinking about it. Watch out for the king. I might take a pawn off. No, we'll just take a bishop. He's collapsed. He's collapsed in the screaming heap. He's neglected his centre, and that's the end of him. And he's lost his English style bishop on f4 too. So what does the Hulk do? Hulk smash! No, we can trap him here. We'll just expand our king. Why do we do that? Because we want to Hulk smash him. Just keep coming. Just keep coming. No mercy. No mercy in chess. It's not a great idea, but we're doing it for fun. We're doing it for the fans. That's what we're doing it for. We're doing it for the fans. We're just going to push all our pawns up. Where am I going to castle? Is anyone? I need some help here. Does anyone know where I'm going to castle? He's played what one would consider to be a good move. So we push the pawn on his bishop, push a pawn on his horse, and then what do? We do the Hulk smash. Of course we do. No, we're just going to play a quiet move here. Going to play correctly, boys and girls. Rook c8. That's right, we're putting a rook on a semi-open file, and we're developing a piece, and we're trying to get a Hulk smash in. But basically what we have done is we've restricted his king side, and his bishop is basically useless. Right? We can expand here. Now we're going to use our powers of attack here. We're going to play pawn there. We just want to use our pieces correctly here. Right. So what we're doing is we're playing both sides of the board. Our knights are fantastic knights. They are really beautiful. Yeah, they're lovely knights. He's got a real threat here. I've got to play queen here. I haven't got much choice. I've got to get his queen off that diagonal. Pawn takes. Oh, he should be technically dead here. He might look like he's alive, but he's technically dead. Push a pawn forwards. My knight is a tower of strength, as I explained to you, and his pieces are just crap. Is he threatening bishop takes h pawn? No, he's not. So we just grab the 7th rank. He's only got 7 somethings of a second. Now we'll defend our knight here with the king defending a knight. And he's dropped a knight here. The pressure is too much. Under pressure. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's up to no good. Just go back to the 7th rank. As he goes down to... Oh, he's still alive. Don't believe it. He's fighting. Got to give him credit. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. But there you go. But I'm just going to go on to the next player. Next challenger, please. Anybody in the house would like to challenge me? Anybody there? There's a couple of people on the chat. A couple of people. The Beast Unleashed would like to play. Playing the Beast Unleashed. The Beast Unleashed in RV. He's from the Ukraine. 1646. Throw a pawn at him. Just rapid development. Give him another one. Doesn't matter. I'll take the pawn off. Probably didn't see it. Blind man. We'll take the pawn off. Put the knight on f3. He's pinning me. The old counter pin trick. Attack his queen. Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there. We don't want the queen there. Okay. No mucking around now. Oh, there he goes. Let's chase him. Nice attack. Nice attack. You never know. Might get a free piece out of it. And guess what? We did. Free piece, free piece, free piece. We predicted it. Who predicted that in the channel? Were you. Hulk smash. We just won a horse. Oh, basic errors. 1646. If he watched my channel, if he watched my videos on YouTube, he would know, examine all checks, examine all captures before you move. Not both for yourself, but for your opponent too, right? And then he wouldn't make those mistakes. If he wants his rating to increase, he should be watching my channel. Knight takes pawn. Examine all checks, examine all captures. You lose a queen, now we're going to fight back. We're going to fight back. We're going to fight the good fight. I didn't see he was threatening my queen. I'm castling. I talk too much. Gee, I'm going to get punished for this. I'm going to get punished, something bad. I'm going to protect that pawn. Okay, so what have I got? This is where I analyse the position. So what have I got for my piece? Bugger all. He's saying, how's he going to get out of this? How's he going to get out? Well, he won't. He won't get out of this. There you go. So we'll just take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Oh, there you go. What a player. He's playing well. Okay, so I can't play rook d1, which is my plan. I'm going to play bishop here. I'm going to reconstitute my my A game here. Got to be careful. He's got little tricks there. He's got H6 and stuff like that. I can hope, can't I? I can hope. While there's life, there's hope. I'm hoping. I'm hoping and a praying. Okay, what do we do now? We'll give him a hit. Attack his queen. The more pieces we can get, the more material we can get, the better. Well, there's a pawn. Bit of compensation, a little pawn. Chase that rubbish away. And could be a problem. Yes! Hulk smash! Oh, he's in trouble now. He's really in trouble now. Oh boy, is he in trouble. Oh, gee, because I'm so strong with an extra piece. We'll go there. Now he's in trouble. I've got two bishops. I've got the mighty two bishops for the queen. Oh boy. I'm alive. Just got to be careful. Carlsen had the 2 bishops for the queen the other day, didn't he, guys? The mighty Carlsen, he had the 2 bishops for the queen. Got him! Hulk smash! Oh, yes! Oh, so my queen down, they've got him. Oh, boy. Decline. Oh, next player, Beast Unleashed. Hold on. I played Beast Unleashed, so I've got to play this guy, accepting his challenge. 209888125. God, how did we get out of that mess? Hey, miracles happen. Who said there's no God? I just saw a miracle. I saw a miracle. Oh, Romeo's there. I want to play Romeo. He's the most handsome man in the world. Come on. Come on, Romeo. Hang in there, buddy. I'll give you a game soon, Romeo. I want to thank all the guys in there. RBG Dawn, I joined because of mine, but the view of the board is obstructed on the screen. Can you follow it on chess.com? Find that. Pretty sure it's a Jabova London. Bomb Cloud, RBG Dawn. Shurabuck Itis Satoon had to go. Sorry about that. He had to leave. One Chess. Can you fix the board? Looks terrible. The board looks all right. What are you talking about? I can see the board. Looks okay. Post. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Melatonin. Melatonin's a follower of my channel. I'd like to thank Melatonin for following my channel, being a subscriber. Please follow my channel, guys. If you're in the channel, you're watching today, please follow. And then when your favourite Grandmaster's not on board, well, then you can sacrifice your yourself and watch me. So there you go. What do you do in a position like this? Checkmate! That's a bullshit move, isn't it, eh? Occasionally, this crazy guy here likes to play a bullshit move. So there you go. You just throw your queen over there to h5 and hope for the best. You never know, he might castle. We suggest that you castle, sir. Think about it carefully. Castling could be good. Don't listen to your opponent. Never listen to your opponent. That's another thing in chess. Right, Teddy? Teddy knows. Teddy knows you should never listen to your opponent, don't you, Ted? You're a very handsome teddy bear. That's Christmas Teddy. You know when he was born? He was born in 2005. So he's got it printed on his paw. There he is. I love that teddy bear. Absolutely love him. And you know what? He's always good for a cuddle, a little cuddle. You get Teddy, give him a cuddle. Now we've got 6 pawns. Our opponent's got 6. And what we want to do is we want to pin his knight against his queen. Anything that we can do to upset our opponent. So that's why we just threw the queen over there. It wasn't sound. It wasn't good. Right? You shouldn't bring your queen out too early in chess. And that's another chess rule that you've got to really understand. You don't bring your queen out too early in chess, right? But what you do is you do give yourself, like what I'm doing here. So I'm giving myself, that's an excellent move by an excellent player. Okay, so he wants to attack my queen, attack my knight. Now, if I play knight takes knight, brings his bishop into the game, right? And his bishop would then control those squares. So you know what I say? Get stuffed! I'm playing queen to e5. I'm just going to try to... I've got to be careful here. He's got a little combination. He's got a combination. All right, so I've allowed a combination. I've allowed him a combination. Oh, no. Well, that's life in chess. Well, I blundered my queen last time. It can't be as bad as that, can it, eh? But, yeah, we can survive, though. We can survive. We've got lots of little counterplay tricks here. The whole idea is after knight takes b3, a takes b3, bishop takes f7, king e7, bishop d4, we can play queen b5 check, queen b4 check, and we can take his b pawn. It's not really that great, but it's not too bad either. It's not too good. It's terrible. But you know what the good news is? He missed it. Knight takes knight, pawn takes knight, right? Bishop takes pawn check. If king takes, knight checks, wins the queen, okay? So that's what he's missed. I'll go through it again. I've got 3 minutes and 25 seconds, and I'm a bloody genius. Knight takes knight, pawn takes knight, right? The bishop is then open, you play bishop takes pawn check, and if king takes, you play knight check. So what I was analysing is, instead of king takes bishop, right, I was looking at, do I play king f1, do I play king e2? Most of the lines are all bad and good for black. In this position, I simply play bishop takes knight, and now the knight check is no longer playable, and we've doubled his f-pawns, right? So what we're doing is we're giving him 3-pawn islands, not 1, not 2, 3-pawn islands, and we hope to improve our game in the endgame. Right, so no immediate threats, no checks. He would like to castle queenside, and he'd like to castle kingside. So we're going to play queen here. Is that a good move? Bishop c2 is not bad. I don't want to help him. Bishop c7 wasn't too bad. Queen h5 is probably the best of a bad lot. It's not too bad. It's funny, isn't it? We've gone around full circle. We've ended up with our queen back on h5. It's got 1 minute and 8 seconds. Clock alert, clock alert, clock alert, clock alert. 1 minute to go. There we go. So while he's threatening discovered check, wins the queen, we'll just castle queenside. Now, why don't we castle kingside? Well, there's the open file, right? We don't like the open file, so we're castling queenside, okay? We thought he might castle kingside. After he plays knight takes knight, again his bishop can come into the game pretty effectively. So I'm going to play f3. f3 also stops this idea. If he plays rook there threatening a pawn, he also threatens bishop hits queen and take the queen and the rook, right? So we're going to preempt all those moves and stop them before he even thinks of them. With knight, with our f3 move, okay? And that should hold our position. Our position should be basically sound after that. So he takes, that's the correct play. Pawn takes, take back towards the centre. Now this is interesting now. Yeah, I thought he might have played bishop to d5, but that's a good move too, except for one thing. Hold on, you ready? Bishop alert, bishop alert. Yeah, that's right. He should have played bishop here. I've only got 38 seconds to smash him up, do the Hulk smash, and then we're going to get the Hulk smash icons up. Where are they? Have I got them? There they go. Where is that Hulk? Where is he? Where is he? The Hulk is smashing in the chat. I've only got 27 seconds to beat him. Let's double the rooks on his bishop. Queen over here. That's where it came from. That's not a bad square. Change queens. 18 seconds. Bishop hits bishop. We're hitting his rook, hitting his bishop. Rook takes rook check. Eliminate the defenders. Bishop takes pawn. No mucking around. Rook checks. Ah! Check, 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 check. Rook takes the rook check. Bishop there. Bishop here. What's he doing? Bishop takes bishop. Bishop takes pawn. Bishop there. Bishop takes pawn. Knight there. Knight takes pawn. And we won on time. Listen, I'd like to thank you all for coming in today and for joining my channel. I've got Romeo, and he's been waiting. He'll be my last game, young Romeo. And then after that, we'll go and raid another channel, okay? Rightio. So, yes, that's my wife in the background. And she's not aware, but I've had a massive raid on my channel today. And I have to look after all the people that have come in here in good faith to play chess and have fun. So I've got a bad game here already. But not too bad. I'll just get my pieces out. You know, I had a better move there than that. I'll just pin that knight. We're playing Romeo Z88. He's from Canada. I'd like to say hello, Canada, right? He's lost a piece. In chess, as I said to you before, examine all checks, right? And examine all captures. Now remember, imprint that on your brains, right? I mean that in the nicest possible way. But after bishop takes knight, right? That eliminates the defender. And then we say, bishop alert, bishop alert. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, you see. He hasn't got to that level yet where he can examine all checks and examine all captures and do it quickly. Now what you do is if you follow those ideas that I'm giving you, and what you do is you apply those slowly, then you can build up your speed, and the same benefits will come to you in your longer chess games. So I've just got a good position. I'm just going to play... My queen really needs to be placed on a good square. I'm going to do the right thing. Put my rubbish in the bin. That's doing the right thing. Put your rubbish in the bin. No. I'm just going to put my queen back on a safe square. I'm just preempting and stopping moves like that. Right, just stopping them before they even happen. So if you think ahead... I'm also looking at rook d8. So he played knight there. He hasn't got anything. I've got I've got black squares covered, right? So he's not threatening anything. He can play e5. e5 is a possibility. You know what? In positions like that, rook c8. So I'm holding my knight. So my knight's defended. He can play e5, correct, yes. I just recover with the pawn. And then he can play rook takes pawn, that's right. But then, he would be threatening something. Admittedly, he would be threatening something. So pawn takes pawn. Okay, fair enough. He plays rook takes pawn. He'll be threatening bishop takes knight check after rook takes pawn. Fair enough again. So, am I going to give a queen like I did in the last few games? No, I'm not. So, what do we do? Well, we'll just play queen here. Preempt what he's going to do. And we're holding the e-pawn. Rook takes e-pawn was the correct move, right? And he would actually threaten bishop takes knight check. But we saw all that, and now we haven't got to worry. What we can do now is we can play bishop c5. Okay, this is a key move because we've got an extra piece, and if we could secure a bishop on d4, we'll have a marvellous game. Okay, so he's threatening. Is he really threatening it? No, he's not threatening it. Well, I'll just play pawn here. Okay, it just stops g4. G4 is a possibility, but if we stop it dead in its tracks, well, it's no longer a possibility, is it? Right. Bishop takes knight. Well, I'll be happy to change queens in that position. I'm not worried about the e-pawn. I'll be very happy to change queens, but I'll be even happier to say, queen alert, queen alert. Bang. Okay. And now the queen has fallen. And that's the end of the game. So now it's checkmate alert. We're threatening bishop takes pawn check. King to bishop 1, bishop checks, and queen mates. Okay. Right. And the beast unleashed. We can give him 1 minute, one more game for the beast unleashed, and then we're going to do a raid. So please hang in there with me while we look for a good chess channel for you guys to go to. I'm going to do the right thing by you. I'll send you to a good chess channel. And I want to certainly follow our raider today, our magnificent raider. He's got to move. He's not playing. Next player, please. I'll take on the next player. The Beast Unleashed is no longer there. So, I'm going to bullet that game because he's not there. Don't want to waste your time. If anybody else in the chat would like to have a game, seriously, I'll give you a. I'll finish up with a game. Here he goes. He wants one more game. This guy here, 209888125. He's put his hands up, guys. C5. Here we go. We're serious. Hey Teddy, I hope you're running the chess engine, right? We've blundered a few queens and stuff like that. Get to work. Teddy runs the chess engine. No, he doesn't. We haven't got a chess engine. Chess engine's in here. So he's played d5. I played knight f6. So I'd like to get some sort of Benoni. Oh, I'm thinking Benoni, right? But we'll just see what happens. See what transpires. So you can see I'm just preparing g6, bishop g7, shadowing my bishop, probably play e6. I could go for a Blumenfeld with b5, but a bit late now, bishop g7. Oh, castle. This move is a weak move. It blocks the bishop. Okay, blocks the bishop. Okay, and it doesn't challenge me at all. I don't feel physically challenged. But I'm going to play my e6 move because I really feel that he's given me every opportunity. He's turned his bishop into a bad bishop. Now, as you know, I've got the really good bishop, right? So even though I'm black, my position's now white. So I've turned from, like Michael Jackson, right? I've turned from black to white. So there you go. That's what I've done. And now he pushes the pawn. And you know what I think? To be fair to 209888125, he's from South Africa. I actually think he's made a mouse slip. So I'm going to take the pawn off. And one thing I always say to my grasshoppers is if you put your bishop on d3 and you're attacking a fian-shadowed system, it's like attacking granite, right? That's right. It's like attacking granite. He puts his knight there. Well, that's exactly what I want. So I'll rip the rotten thing off because I'm very, very happy with this position. This is my ideal position. Okay, it's my ideal position. So what I'll do now is I'll just, what do you do in these types of positions? Well, I like f5. I like rook e8 too. I like rook e8. I like rook e8. It's a logical move. It attacks the e pawn. Okay. I got c4. That's interesting. But not that effective. Normally you want your bishop on here to be able to play f5. His bishop stops it. I'm going to play a6 because sometimes it can be a very, very important move, right? It can be an important move. You know what? He should play a4 to stop this queenside expansion, because now I've been able to expand on the queenside uninterrupted. This could be very dangerous. After all, he's still facing a very powerful bishop, right? And he just, frankly, his position is not good. I'm going to play c4. I'm going to expand my pawns. I don't want to over-expand them, but I think it's the right way to do it. Maybe not, maybe not. maybe he can undermine them. I'm going to play bishop here first. I'm going to develop my pieces before I attack. Very important. What I want to do is, like Napoleon Bonaparte, I want to occupy the top of the hill so that when I'm warring down on my opponent, that I'm doing it with maximum force. Bishop takes pawn. Surely I've just won a pawn. Take his knight off, attack his queen, just in case he's done a pre-move. Because if he's done a pre-move, he'd be in an awful mess, wouldn't he? And now I'll put our bishop here. Main reason is I don't want him piling up with queen g3 on my d pawn. So straight away I say, get out of there, get out of there. You can't do that, right? No nonsense, chess. And my pawns, remember I've got 1, 2, 3 pawns here to 1 pawn, right? So I can take that with a pawn. I don't mind because that blocks his castle. So if I take with a rook, there's a chance of queen g3 and f4. Okay, so I'm looking ahead 2, 3, 4 moves. And so I just stifle his position and just bunker down tight. And now I can just expand with my pieces. What, c5, c4. My pawns are now manoeuvrable. You know what? My pawns are that manoeuvrable. I could push them again. That's how strong they are. I could push them again. Oh, I like that. That's 2 passed pawns. That's 2 passed pawns, folks. Even though I haven't developed completely, I'm not happy about that. And I could suffer a little bit, suffer the children, they say. But it's not easy for him to take advantage. Right, so that's the wrong move. That's the wrong move for a start. I got pawn here. That pawn's safe forever. Forever and ever. Until the end of time. That pawn is safe. Notice how his rook looks so ineffective down there. Okay, so now he's looking at queen here, rook here, and rook there, and queen takes pawn check, right? That's his plan. His only other plan is maybe f4 and trying to get a super attack going. But you know what? We're just going to get our knight working and just punish him because he's not going to do it. It's just not going to happen for him. He's just a dreamer. He's a dreamer, folks. He's a dreamer. Here he goes. So we just take it and say thank you very much, right? That's what you do. Just like Elvis used to say in his concerts. He said, oh, thank you very much. And that's the end. This is going to be the end of him, folks. The end of him. Now, rook takes pawn is almost playable. He's got a bishop on it, though. But if I push the pawn, another rook could come into the game. My plan has always been to play knight e5. Knight e5 looks correct. Now, the beautiful thing about my position and my passed pawns here is I can play rook to a7. Right, rook a7 would protect my f-pawn and activate my rook on that rank. Right? His only other move would be, say, rook over here. That's sort of a dicky sort of bullshit attack. But I have to respect his attack. I'm going to play rook a7. So I'm protecting my pawn. So now I never, ever have to worry about this pawn, right? And now I'm playing pawn here. I'm protecting my knight. And notice what I've done is I've protected my pawn. Have you noticed that? Okay, I'm glad you did. Okay, so now's the time to push the pawn on his castle and slow him down. We don't want him doing anything. What's he doing now? He's bringing his castle up. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll just, we can pin his castle. He's got no checks, right? He's got no attack, so we pin his castle against the king. So now he's got a real problem. Massive problem. He's got no time on his clock, and he's pinned up. That's right. And then we won the game. Listen, I'd like to thank everybody in the raid this morning for coming in. I'm going to go into Twitch, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for a raid channel. I respect all you guys for coming in. I want to thank Romeo 8, Latawny, Melatonin, Lil Horny. I want to thank Sky the Mage, Romeo Z8, Boncloud Nakamura. Sorry I didn't get to play you today, Boncloud Nakamura. I want to thank Sky the Mage, Lath60_HZZ. I'd like to thank Ritesh98, who played me today on a couple of occasions. Well done, Ritesh. And I'd like to thank Romeo Z8, El Turbo 99, Skin and Biscuits, Melatonin. I'd like to thank you all. I'd like to share my love with you. And I'd like you to go and see the great Grandmaster Ben FineGold. So we're going to raid Ben FineGold. We're raiding Ben FineGold with 280 viewers. I'm sure Ben will be really happy to get 280 viewers. Please say hello to Ben FineGold. Tell him that you came in to see me. And one other thing, will you do this for me? Will you go and have a look at my YouTube channel, FM John Curtis Chess. I'm just going to put it in the box before we do the raid. And there you'll see my latest video on the Grandmaster Peter Svidler. Okay? 8 times Russian champion. It's a new video. I just made it, right? It's in the chat if you want to capture the link. Raiding Ben FineGold. 3, 2, 1. God bless you all. And Teddy says goodbye. No goofy moves, right, guys? I'll see you later. God bless you all. See you later.